So how did you get into this space of YouTube?
By complete accident.
Really?
Yeah.
So were you just like a normal guy working like?
Yep.
Well, you're
Normal guy. I was working, mostly doing, well, I mean, I did robotics repair and industrial robotics maintenance. And yeah, essentially, when COVID happened, they shut down the types of plants that I was working at. So I had some free time and I started going on and wrecking people in various, I won't say where, but pretty public internet areas, started wrecking them pretty bad, and people enjoyed it and I enjoyed it. So I kept going back and wrecking more of them because I hate the left. Like, made me really hate them.
Yeah.
You know, that hasn't changed either. I still really hate them, but that's how I got into it.
So, because I've always wondered, you're so normal. And the people in this industry are so weird.
Yeah, they're weirdos,
you and Rachel both are just like the most normal people and so grounded. And I find that people that didn't have real jobs before just go kind of nuts because they never have to deal with like being told no ever.
Yeah. Well, there's a same thing. I've noticed the same exact thing. So one of the things is like I didn't know I'd be a great entertainer. I had no idea. But it happened, right? And I think when it happens to people like me, you know, I was already in my late 30s. You know, I'd already been raising a family. I'd been in the private sector my entire life, you know, working 40, 60, 70, 80-hour weeks, depending. So, yeah, we're very normal people. And yes, this industry is completely filled to the brim with absolute lunatics all over the place. So, yeah, I get what you're saying.
So what were you like before? Like if I said something stupid at your job, would you say it?
Yeah,
and you
I would dunk on her, yeah.
Really?
For sure.
And you wouldn't get in trouble?
I
Because,
mean,
because people
well, first
will
of all,
come
it's
at...
a very male-oriented
Yeah.
industry that I'm in, right? But I just got to tell you, like, men in trades are all like me. People think, they're on the internet and they're like, real men wouldn't do. I'm like, look, every electrician, every guy who's doing HVAC, every guy who's underneath, a Chrysler with a wrench in his hand today, they're all like that. They don't put up with they like, shut up. You know what I mean? They don't put up with any of it. So, well, you know, there's some simps, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, like, most of the time, no, they just don't put up with it.
You're like one of the most based conservatives, I would say. Like, you're one of the only ones that call out like conservative feminism. Did you notice that from the time you were like young, or is that something you kind of woke up to in the last few
I've
years?
seen it. I've seen it from day one in this industry. I mean, even my very early debates with women who were supposed conservatives, it was like that, where we were going back and forth and be like, you sound a lot more like a feminist than you do a right-wing Christian conservative, or even a right-winger at all. So, I mean, all the way back in the early days of the Crucible, we were basically doing battle with the evil of the internet, and there's many of them.
And where were you at in the beginning? Like, what forums? Like,
yeah, I don't even want to dive into it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Don't even want to dive into it.
But you used to debate with like Destiny?
Yeah, Destiny,
okay.
all those guys. The reason I don't, there's nothing nefarious there. Like, people can go find it all, but
yeah,
it's because I used to work with another group, right? And I just don't want to give them any clout because it pisses them off. Right? That's really it.
Okay.
I just don't want to give them any clout because it pisses them off.
I asked you before. I'm like, oh, is that a bad topic?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah. I just like, I'm sure it irritates them, and so I just find.
Why did they turn on you or something?
Yeah, I'm not going to get into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so there was some whatever.
Yeah, there was some bad blood there.
But you were killing Destiny even in the early days.
Oh yeah, yeah. Going way back, we've always been. I mean, I don't know how many debates I've had with that guy. Many. You know what I mean? And he is one of my favorite ones to tangle with on the left because he's not a complete, idiot. But yeah, we'll tangle up, I'm sure, in the future too. So,
do you think that he's woken up at all?
No.
Like post the divorce, post like getting
no.
out? No,
Nothing.
Live by the sword.
He's completely unfazed by any of it. But you have to understand, like, look at it from his perspective. He doesn't have shame.
No.
Like those guys. if people are gonna pork your chick and you're okay with it, like, how are you gonna shame them? Shame them with what?
I almost think they're kind of pragmatic because I talked to someone I know who's like, he does the open relationships and stuff. And the way he sees it is the conservative guys are getting cheated on anyways. So he's like, I might as well get to do it too. Like think about it like this. If a conservative guy gets cheated on, but he's loyal, who's more of a cuck, him or Destiny, who's banged like half of conservative commentators?
Well, he's not a cuck unless he knows. Like, cuckoldry would require the requisite. So, I mean, that comes from the cuckoo bird. And the idea is that the kid is unknowingly, you're unknowingly raising the child because you don't know. That would be where the cuckoldry comes in. The same thing would be, you knew that your chick was banging somebody else. Otherwise, if you're just getting cheated on, like, that's just up. Like, you didn't, what did you do?
No, I'm not saying, like, I wouldn't want to do that type of thing, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Most wallets still plug into the same system we were trying to escape in the first place. And that's why Rumble built Rumble Wallet. It's a self-custodial wallet that lives inside an ecosystem that actually defends free speech and financial freedom. No bank holding your balance, not even Rumble can touch your funds. This is your money, on your keys, on your terms. So if you're serious about sovereignty, financial and digital, this is where you level up. Go to wallet.rumble.com or search Rumble Wallet in your app store, download it, back up your recovery phrase, and move your money where it belongs, in your hands.
Here's what I've noticed, though, from doing so many, especially live whatevers. I've noticed this trend. So I'll ask women, like, who's the more attractive sex, men or women? And they're always like women.
Right.
And even the men say women, right? And so I started thinking about it, though, and I was like, wait a second. So I started reframing the question. I'd be like, now, let's say you couldn't get a boob job. You couldn't wear any sort of makeup. You couldn't get any sort of cosmetic surgery done. You couldn't have any butt lifts. You couldn't have any facelifts. You couldn't have any of that. And it's just you, all women versus all men. Who's the most attractive then? And their answers are like night and day. So I'm like, so basically, if men just went, okay, we're just going to get a ton of cosmetic surgery then and wear makeup all day, we would actually probably be the more attractive sex.
Probably. Yeah, because... I mean, you see it a little bit in Hollywood. The men get Botox, veneers, they get hair transplant, and it does transform the way they look.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason women do it as much as we make fun of it. Yeah. Like, I mean, I've seen women
because it works. Yeah. They're always trying to capture youth.
Yeah.
And so, but basically I'm like, so basically you're all augmented and you're like, that makes us hot, the better looking sex. And I'm like, what about without all those augmentations? What do you look like then? It's like, it's not great. You know what they look like? They look like those in those old women's voting or the alcohol prohibition posters where they're like, lips like yours will not touch my, lips who drink a beer won't touch mine. You look at those women and you're like, why would anybody's lips want to touch? You would have to be drunk. Like, you'd have to be drunk to want to touch those. But that's more akin to what they would actually look like. So yeah, I don't even believe the fairer sex thing. I don't even think so. Like, basically every single lie I'd always been told about women has over the years just crumbled completely.
Till like 25, I would say women are more attractive.
I don't think so. No, I think if it was the same augmentation, you know what I mean? Same augmentation available to both. I mean, these women are getting boob jobs at 22.
Do you know what? We forgot about steroids for men. That really changes guys' like physique when they go on
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they like punch walls, but
yeah, and women cry when they're on their like, oh, I'm dieting, I'm on my special diet, and they go ballistic crazy too. I don't know why we never remember that. Like, guys are roided up, get roid rage. Like, that's true. Have you ever seen what it's like when a woman's dieting? What her attitude's like when she's dieting? They're like conniving, horrible. So
you guys really solve all our problems. They're like, you can't diet anymore. Here's Ozempic. Yeah. You're flat. Here's some fake boobs.
Here's some fake boobs.
You don't want to age. Here's some Botox.
Oh, you're having self-esteem issues. What can we do for you today? Yeah, exactly.
And then the men are like, well, what about prostate cancer? We're like dying. They're like, you.
But I mean, all of it all starts to collapse actually very quickly. Like, even in studio, when you see these women with your eyes, your camera eyes versus how they are. How they appear, I'm always telling guys, I'm like, listen, they don't look like what you think they look like. You know what I mean? Even the outfits are designed specifically to like pinch here, cinch there, take a little bit off of there, makes me look a little thinner here. Like all of it, it's all conniving.
The corsets.
Yeah, it's all conniving and it's all BS. You know what I mean? And it's like, so yeah, just like basically all illusions that I might have ever had are completely gone.
Did you see my catfish of the year?
No.
Like the thread.
Oh yeah. Oh, the way, yeah.
I think I made it. I forgot. There's some major publication that I was in, and I was like on. It went so viral. They got so mad, all because I said that you don't look like your pictures. Didn't call them ugly. I didn't say you were bad looking, right? I didn't even say I was better looking. I just said you don't look like your pictures, and some of those were so. You know who won?
Who?
That like crazy redheaded.
The redheaded libertarian?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I saw the comparison contrast too. And it's like, you spend a little bit of work. You spend a little time before you go into work working on what you look like before you go to work here.
Yeah. If your beauty is a full-time job, you might just not look like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed.